In a shocking move that has stunned the football world, Arsenal have pulled off an audacious swap deal, sending Gabriel Jesus plus £55 million to Sporting CP in exchange for prolific Swedish striker Viktor Gyökeres. The Blockbuster deal was confirmed earlier today and immediately sent fans into a frenzy. Mikel Arteta, clearly determined to challenge for the title again, wasted no time in addressing his side's need for a clinical finisher. Gyökeres, who scored 43 goals across all competitions last season, now arrives at the Emirates with massive expectations. Meanwhile, Gabriel Jesus departs after 2 injury-riddled seasons that failed to match initial hopes. This deal signals Arsenal's intent to go all out in the 2025-26 campaign. Arteta had reportedly identified Gyökeres as his top target, believing the Swede brings the power, pace, and lethal finishing Arsenal need. The Gunners aren't just preparing to compete, they're preparing to dominate. Gabriel Jesus' exit comes as a bittersweet moment for Arsenal supporters who welcomed him with open arms just 2 summers ago. While he impressed in his debut campaign, persistent injuries and inconsistent goal returns saw his role diminish over time. Jesus leaves Arsenal having scored 19 goals in 66 appearances, respectable, but not title-winning output. Sporting CP have reportedly been long admirers of the Brazilian, and with Arsenal's added cash offer, they jumped at the chance. The 27-year-old now heads to Lisbon hoping to resurrect his career and become the central figure in Ruben Amorim's attack. The move is seen as a win-win for both clubs. Arsenal get a world-class goal-scorer at the peak of his powers, while Sporting secure a Premier League proven star and cash to reinvest. For Jesus, it's a chance to play regular football and escape the pressures of North London. Victor Gyökeres has enjoyed a meteoric rise over the past 2 seasons, first tearing up the championship with Coventry and then setting Liga Portugal ablaze with Sporting. His physicality, ruthless finishing, and relentless pressing make him a perfect fit for Arteta's high-intensity system. Arsenal scouts have tracked him for over a year, with Edu Gasper leading negotiations in what many are calling a masterclass in transfer strategy. Gyökeres himself is thrilled with the move, stating in his first interview, "This is a dream. Arsenal is a huge club with huge ambitions, and I can't wait to get started." His arrival provides Arsenal with the kind of number 9 they lack: strong, direct, and deadly in front of goal. The 26-year-old will wear the iconic number 9 shirt, aiming to make it feared again across England and Europe. With this move, Arsenal have sent a loud and clear message to title rivals Manchester City, Liverpool, and even newly revamped Manchester United: they mean business. After narrowly missing out on the Premier League title 2 seasons in a row, the Gunners are leaving nothing to chance. Arteta knows that to dethrone Pep Guardiola, he needs a ruthless finisher who can convert chances at a high rate, something Arsenal lacked last season despite creating the most chances in the league. Gyökeres, with his incredible work rate and instinctive goal-scoring touch, could be the final piece in Arsenal's attacking puzzle. The Gunners now boast a fearsome front line featuring Saka, Martinelli, Odegaard, and Gyökeres. With depth, variety, and quality, Arsenal's firepower is looking more dangerous than ever. This deal also highlights how much faith the Arsenal board has in Arteta's vision. Not long ago, the club was criticized for lacking direction in the transfer market. Now, Arsenal are seen as one of Europe's smartest operators, combining data-driven scouting with swift negotiations. Spending £55 million plus a top player like Jesus is no small investment, but Arsenal's leadership believes the long-term reward outweighs the cost. Edu and Arteta worked behind the scenes to ensure the deal was kept secret until finalized. Sources close to the club say the decision to let Jesus leave was tough, but necessary. Gyökeres' signing was prioritized above all other targets, with Arteta believing he perfectly suits the tactical evolution he has planned for next season. Sporting CP, for their part, are delighted with the arrival of Jesus and the sizable fee attached. The Portuguese giants now possess a high-profile striker to lead their line and attract international attention. Jesus is expected to thrive in Liga Portugal's more technical and less physically demanding environment. Sporting fans have welcomed him with open arms, and Amorim has already stated that Jesus will be the focal point of their attack. The deal allows Sporting to retool their squad while maintaining competitiveness domestically and in Europe. While losing Gyökeres is a major blow, the financial and technical upside of this swap cannot be ignored. The Portuguese side walks away with a talented forward and a war chest to reinforce multiple areas of the pitch. Arsenal's pre-season preparations are now in full swing, and all eyes will be on Gyökeres as he links up with his new teammates. Early training reports say he is already making a big impression with his power and positioning. Arteta is expected to integrate him gradually, but fans are desperate to see him start against Liverpool in the Community Shield. With the Gunners back in the Champions League and gunning for multiple trophies, rotation and depth will be key, and Gyökeres offers both consistency and explosiveness. He has a knack for scoring in big games, something Arsenal lacked in crucial title-deciding matches last season. The Emirates is already buzzing with anticipation, with ticket demand for home games spiking since the announcement. Media reaction has been fierce and fast, with pundits split on who got the better end of the deal. Some argue that letting Jesus go weakens Arsenal's bench, while others claim Gyökeres is a major upgrade. Gary Neville praised the move as bold and necessary, while Jamie Carragher called it a gamble that could define Arsenal's season. Ian Wright was nearly speechless on Arsenal Fan TV, simply saying, "We've got a monster now." Social media is ablaze with fan reactions, with many dubbing it the deal of the summer. It's a transfer that has captured global attention, not just for the players involved but for what it symbolizes: a true power shift in English football. Arsenal are no longer the hunters. They're now setting the pace. The swap deal also has huge implications for squad dynamics. With Jesus gone, minutes open up for younger forwards like Eddie Nketiah and new signing Chido Obi Martin to push for a place. But make no mistake, this is Gyökeres' show now. Arteta will build the attack around his strengths: quick transitions, physical duels, and precise finishing. He is expected to link up closely with Odegaard, forming a Scandinavian connection that could torment defenders all season long. Arsenal's attacking identity is evolving, and Gyökeres is at the center of that transformation. His arrival may even spark new tactical experiments, like playing with two forwards or moving Odegaard further forward. However Arteta uses him, one thing is certain: the Gunners now have a real weapon up front. As the new season approaches, Arsenal fans have every reason to dream big. With Gyökeres leading the line, Arteta's tactical brilliance, and a squad full of talent and hunger, the Gunners are poised to challenge on all fronts. The swap deal with Sporting might go down as a masterstroke: bold, risky, but potentially title-winning. Arsenal have fired the first shot in what promises to be an epic Premier League title war. They've traded finesse for firepower, depth for dominance. And with Victor Gyökeres now in red and white, the message is loud and clear: Arsenal are coming for the crown.